Oh, another beautiful day here in California. We're getting low on rain. Well past December when we get most of our rain. January is another heavy rain month, but not hardly any at all this month. So we're probably setting up for another drought. Nothing new for California. So I wanted to bring you some good news. I finally found some. I can only bring you what's available. So in Thailand, the major mall operators decided to ban single-use plastic bags. See, that's what I mean by the governments aren't going to change. We have to change, and then the governments will change, right? That's usually the way it works. So on a different subject, when Greta Thunberg met David Attenborough, one of my all-time favorites, the one that really opened my eyes to the climate catastrophe that's happening. I really like the calmness that he talks about and the way he says it, and how he shows you places that you've never been. And anyway, they met for the first time, and instead of flying or driving or something like that, they met over Skype. They were concerned about their footprint, as should we all. I think you couldn't have too many climate activists out there putting the message out there in one way or another. It just can't hurt. So any good news that you guys have, put it on the message here. This is what, it's kind of a community effort here. Put your comments on there about what kind of good news you found, or any news that you found on the environmental front. It's all welcome. So on the political front, it looks like the World Health Coalition has once again put out another statement. I'm going to put the statement at the end of the video so you can stop it and read it for yourself what it is. But they are, again, one of the groups that is so concerned about the person in the White House here in the U.S. and how dangerous he has become. When he started to assassinate high-ranking officials, the U.S. usually doesn't do that. We do it, but not too often, and in not such a cavalier way, and in your face and threatening and bullying, and he's just awful. And when I say he needs to be replaced, I don't mean by force or anything. I'm talking about the election. That's why I bring up Bernie Sanders. We need to throw Pence and also throw the Orange Man out on their ass so that they can go and face the court charges that are facing both of them for the crimes and misdemeanors they've done. They think they don't have to follow the law. Can you imagine that? Going through your whole life without following a single law anywhere? And think that that's a good thing? And to find an audience that thinks that's a good thing? Can't be good for our country, can it? And if anybody was to throw them out, it'd be Congress. 25th Amendment. Us urging Congress to throw them out. That's how you do it, legally. That's all you need. You don't need to do it any other way. It's just that the people here in this country tend to, they're on their phones. Well, we look at another part of a forest that's being destroyed here in San Francisco for houses for the wealthy. But the Orange Man is directly responsible for the downing of the jet over Iran. See, he started this whole thing, and that's another reason we must replace him with Bernie Sanders. Bernie would never just go and assassinate somebody just so he can get out of trouble. First of all, Bernie will never get into trouble to begin with. That's a large tree. What a shame. Houses for the wealthy. But I guarantee you, Bernie Sanders would never do anything like that. And if we can't get rid of him before then, through the 25th Amendment, then we need to get rid of him through the voting booth. Overwhelming. It has to be like 2/3. And we must remove this, whatever you call it. I call it an Orange Man. He's really quite despicable, especially when it turns out he's responsible for a plane going down. He's really quite the, can't tell you. Well, I shouldn't be thinking thoughts like that. So instead, I will move on. and go and take care of my other chores that I have to do today. I appreciate all the ups and downs and the new subscribers, and especially the new comments.